All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see whose side Lady Luck is on tonight. Justin Swafford and Blake Veakin on the front row. Jeremy Edwards, Aaron Brill in the second row. Tyler Ott, Richie Jomplin have the third row. Jeremy Root, Dean Webb on the fourth row. Clay Kirchenbauer and Jaron Valley round out your top 10. Otto Cruz starting in 11th. PJ Cox in 12th. Edmund Jones starts 13th. Colby Whipple in 14th. Russell Worth starting in 15th. Patrick Pieper in 16th. Benjamin Coleman 17th. Pudge starts back in 18th. Jacob Morgan starting in 19th with DJ the Iceman Kenner starting in 20th. 21st, Jeffrey Goodpaster, Mike Brown in 22nd. Brandon Newby 23rd. And Jeff Sheldon 24th. Dustin Slover 25th. Brian Hewitt 26th, and Darren Silva round out the 27 car field here in Vegas. Good evening, Matika. Good evening to Jason Coleman. Jason saying 8 cautions tonight. First prediction of the night. Good evening to Ryan McDaniel. And good evening, Sean Lesperance. Quite a crowd up in the stands tonight. Ryan McDaniel saying he's got Jeffrey Goodpaster or Mike Brown for the win. I was hoping for a Ryan McDaniel win tonight. Getting ready for the drop of the green flag. Does not look like a delay here tonight. It's time to get busy in Vegas. 8 cautions tonight is the call from Jason Coleman. Let's see if he is right, and let's see if we win that first one happens. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Race 2 from Vegas. Everybody bringing them up to speed into turn 3, getting on the throttle. Remember, we talked about these cold tires. The trucks are extremely loose, especially off of turn 4. What will turn 4 exit bring on lap 1? A lot of bobble, and we've got 4 wide. They back off to 3 wide. Jacob Morgan trying to make his way forward here early. That was gutsy coming off turn 4. Still 3 wide and it packed several places. That's a wild start if I've ever seen one at Vegas. Now, the drivers are able to flat-foot it around here for several laps, but some of them saying they've got to conserve that right front tire, so they're not going to try and go flat-footed. Ryan McDaniel saying 2 cautions tonight. I lean toward that. There are no fast repairs again tonight, so guys are going to be a little bit more cautious here. I say that, but we saw how lap 1 went, so wow. Patrick Pieper just set the fastest lap so far as he tries to make his way up through the field. DJ Kenner already up 4 spots. Edmund Jones already up 2 spots. The top 4 still single file though. Not for long. Aaron Brill looks for a pass. Can't quite get there. And Jeremy Root looking underneath. Lee Root dropping in. Good evening, Lee, saying, telling Jeremy not to crash as Root continues to make his way forward. Jason Coleman saying this one's going to go to Swarovski or Kirchenbauer tonight. Ryan McDaniel saying 2 cautions here tonight. Jared Heasley pointing out that DJ the Iceman Kenner is a 2-time champion in the BRR Truck Series. His last BRR Truck win here in Vegas. Could be a lucky night for DJ. Happy anniversary to Ryan McDaniel and his wife. Out camping, hence not being in the race. Hope you guys are having a great time, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Glad you're able to get away for a little bit. You definitely needed it, buddy. A lot of side-by-side racing. We talked about guys trying to take it easy here early, trying to play it safe. No fast repairs. Nobody seems to care. Swafford and Beacon battling for the lead. Almost 10 laps into this thing, and they are still inches apart. DJ Kenner making his way forward. DJ now up into 16th. Pudge is up to 17th. Colby Whipple, Brandon Newby, and Jeffrey Goodpaster 18th, 19th, and 20th battling. Right behind them, Jeff Sheldon and Dustin Slover side by side. These two have been side by side for quite some time. Oh, Sheldon drifts way high up out of turn 2. Almost gets into Dustin there. Dustin clears him. Blake Veakin finally gets the nose ahead, leads at the line. There are still points in the turn. These drivers are ending up 3 wide. Looking at the track tip, it has actually gone up since practice. It was 110 degrees. Drivers talking about they could flat foot it, but that right front tire is going to suffer with this hot track tip. Man, it's going to be worse. That nose is going to start sliding before long. Blake Beacon, Justin Swafford, now Jeremy Root up into 3rd. Jeremy Edwards in 4th. Aaron Brill runs in 5th. Dean Webb 6th. Clay Kirchenbauer 7th. Richie Joplin in 8th. Edmund Jones in 9th. Tyler Ott currently running in 10th. DJ Kenner currently the biggest mover, up 6 spots into 14th. Trying to battle PJ Cox and get past Russell Worth as they go off into turn 3. DJ looking down underneath Russell. He's got the nose in as they head off into turn 1. evening, Tina. How are you? Blake Viken still out front, but Jeremy Root has now made his way into second place. Jeremy up 5 spots from where he started and sets his sights on the leader. Steve, as always, cheering on our leader, Blakey Pooh Snickerdoodle Boo Boo. Finally, after about 15 laps, they settle in for a moment, catch their breath single file throughout much of the track. Pudge starting to come alive as well. Pudge now up into 15th. Jared, you make a very valid point. Nobody cares tonight about saving the truck and playing it safe. It's Vegas. They are gambling. Late in the runs, expect that outside wall out of turn 4 to come into play a lot. It is so easy to push just 1% too hard and smack that outside wall out of 4, which can send you easily down into the infield. Clay Kirchenbauer currently sitting in 6th. Richie Joplin now in 7th. Edmund Jones up to 8th. Dean Webb in 9th. Otto Cruz in 10th. Otto won the season opener last week at Daytona, looking to go for 2 in a row. Blake Viken has been able to hold Jeremy Root behind him so far. No, it's DJ versus PJ. I'm doing great tonight, Tina. Tina predicting 6 cautions here tonight. Interesting, a wide variety of predictions for this one. Edmund Jones now up to 7th, stuck behind Aaron Brill and Clay Kirchenbauer. Clay had a rough start to the season at Daytona last week, trying to fight his way back. Clay always a championship contender. Richie Joplin lurking right behind as well. A lot of these drivers also showed up Monday night for the Jones BS Racing League. Look forward to more of them being there as the season goes on. There is even word that there is a possibility we will see Pujanowski make an appearance on Monday night. Viken has held the lead for quite a while, but Jeremy Root just got to the bumper. They've got about 0.6 of a second currently on Justin Swafford, Jeremy Edwards, Aaron Brill back in 5th. Edmund Jones now in 6th. Looks under Aaron trying to take that top 5 spot. Sharon Valley lurking back in 10th place, holding on to that top 10 spot so far. Dean Webb has slipped back into 11th now. Tyler Ott has fallen to 12th, but DJ Kenner still making his way forward. DJ up to 13th. Blake Viken and Jeremy Root extending that lead just a little bit. Gaining a couple hundredths of a second every lap on Justin Swafford. Jeremy Edwards headed to pit road lap 24. This is a bit early. We were expecting pit stops around lap 30 or so. Looks like Jeremy Edwards is going to try short pitting here, see if he can make it work. Looks like Aaron Brill, Brandon Newby also coming to pit road now. A few laps earlier than expected, but it does look like green flag stops are underway for the first time. The leaders stay out. We could see problems if mid-pack drivers dive in unexpectedly. Pudge is on his way in. Viken and Root still nose to tail. Swafford still just over 0.6 of a second behind. Clay Kirchenbauer sits in 4th. Edmund Jones currently running in 5th. Most of the field staying out, trying to stretch the fuel mileage here. And Jeremy Root finally gets the run underneath Blake Viken. Blake fighting back up on the high side. The high side carries all the momentum off the turns. Fresher tires though, Jeremy Root would have been able to take that, but on these old tires, man, it is tough to make a move on the bottom. Root now going to try and look to the high side into one. Root trying to keep Viken pinned down out of 2. He gets a big run that time. Jeremy Root goes to the lead for the first time tonight. Great strategy and move by Jeremy Root, now in the lead. Otto Cruz, Colby Whipple, Russell Worth, Dustin Slover now on pit road. Root very quickly opening up a gap. Jeremy has a 0.7 of a second lead at the moment over Blake Viken. Swafsky has caught up to Blakey Poo. Darren Silva, Jeff Sheldon on pit road along with Brian Hewitt. Blake Viken is on pit road. Clay Kirchenbauer's in. Swafford now back in 2nd. Edmund Jones up to 3rd. Richie Joplin now to 4th. Dean Webb in 5th. Jaron Valley in 6th. Guys trying to stretch that fuel mileage. Trying to make those tires last a little bit longer. And now the fresh tires coming around is going to play havoc with some of these battles as a big group just hit pit road. Patrick Pieper, Jeffrey Goodpaster, Edmund Jones, Justin Swafford, DJ Kenner all in. Jeremy Root looks like, yes, he is going to give up the lead and come to pit road this time. Richie Joplin is in, Dean Webb, Tyler Ott. Jacob Morgan is the last car on track, has not been to pit road. Jacob Morgan in the 24, looking for his first win in quite a while. He stretched the fuel as far as he could. He is on his way in. Now, who will the lead cycle back to? Right now, it looks like it may be Jeremy Edwards. Jeremy Edwards, one of the drivers that pitted early on lap 24. Two different strategies playing out here. Some of these drivers planning on making 4 stops. Some of the drivers going to try and do it on 3. If it stays green, those drivers that do it on 3 stops are going to have a distinct advantage. From entry to pit road to exit to pit road is 45 seconds. 30 seconds a lap here on the best lap, so that extra stop is really going to be tricky for those guys making 4 stops tonight. Can they make up enough time on track? Right now, there is a big split. Jeremy Edwards has the lead by right at 4 seconds on Pudge. But Pudge has about 2 lap fresher tires. Aaron Brill also closing in 3rd place. Blake Viken cycled back out into 4th. And Otto Cruz right on his bumper in 5th. Clay Kirchenbauer in 6th, Swafsky in 7th, Edmund Jones in 8th, Brandon Newby up to 9th, and Benjamin Coleman in 10th. DJ Kenner currently running in 11th place. These guys that came in from lap 32 on, they have the freshest tires out there. They may be a little bit further back in the field, but they've got a few lap fresher tires that will come into play big time late in the run. Clay Kirchenbauer pitted on lap 31. Surprised he didn't stretch it a few extra laps. The furthest any driver stretched, obviously Jacob Morgan made it 34 laps on a tank. But after pit stops, Morgan back to 24th. However, as we mentioned, if this thing stays green, Jacob Morgan, he is going to be in the best spot in the house. Pit stop did break up the field just a little bit. But Pudge is reeling Jeremy Edwards in fairly quickly. Jeremy 3 1/4 seconds ahead now. Blake Viken in 4th, still has Otto on the bumper. Clay Kirchenbauer closing in on them. He's bringing Swafford and Edmund with him. Brandon Newby sits in 9th. But not for long as DJ the Iceman Kenner goes underneath to take 9th place. Jeffrey Goodpaster was all over the back bumper of Newbie coming off turn 2. I just noticed Jeffrey Goodpaster and PJ Cox appear to have, I think, matching trucks. Could be wrong, but that kind of is what it looks like. Goodpaster got a major run out of turn 2 and takes 10th, moving Newbie back to 11th. Blake Viken is caught up and underneath Aaron Brill. He's going to take 3rd place now and closes the gap on Pudge. Pudge still closing in on Jeremy Edwards. Clay Kirchenbauer is way off pace. Looks like he's coming back up to speed, but down the back straightaway, it looked like Clay was having some sort of an issue. See what happened with Clay. Maybe nothing. Maybe he just got the wall. Oh, him and Otto get together on the front straightaway. And then he has a problem through 1 and 2, but manages to hold on to it. And it looks like our second round of pit stops is beginning. as Jeremy Edwards is back in. I apologize. Hopefully you guys heard me. Looks like there was a bit of a glitch, and we appear to have it all figured out now, I hope. Looks like we're still trying to get you some truck audio back here. Hopefully we'll have that in a moment. But Blake Veakin now has the lead. Justin Swafford in second. But Pudge and Edmund Jones, we've got a three-car battle going on for second place at the moment. Blake Veakin, meanwhile, has a 1.5 second lead. Jared, can you hear the truck engines again? Blake Veakin is pulling away. The second round of pit stops have begun with Jeremy Edwards completing his stop. Remember, he was the first one to hit pit road. Hopefully, yep, there we go. I think we have got all the audio issues figured out here. Not even sure what happened. There have been some glitches today with iRacing, and they were putting out, I guess we're calling them X's now, or instead of tweets, but yeah, they've got it fixed, but apparently still might be a few gremlins out there. Justin Swafford currently in second. Edmund in third. Pudge has hit pit road. PJ Cox just came off of pit road. Otto Cruz is on his way back out on track. Patrick Pieper appears to have completed I stand corrected. Patrick Pieper just appears to be surprisingly struggling here tonight. Russell Worth is on pit road. Benjamin Coleman is on pit road. Meanwhile, DJ Kenner is continuing to march his way toward the front. DJ now up into fourth. The Iceman cometh tonight. Blake Veakin still in the lead, pulling away from Justin Swafford and Edmund Jones, and DJ is closing in on the both of them. Jaron Valley is gaining ground as well. Jaron suddenly really starting to charge forward here. Looked like late in the first run he had a bit of speed, but in this second run he has got even more late in the run. Richie Joplin now in 6th, and Jeffrey Goodpaster now up to 7th after starting in 21st. Jeremy Root has drifted back into 8th now. Dean Webb in 9th. Tyler Ott currently running in 10th. Miranda Newby currently sitting in 11th. Remember, there was a rumor of a 10-point bonus if anybody could get Newby into the grandstands tonight. Won't happen right now. He is on pit road. Jared, you may be right. You called it for DJ Kenner. Up 16 spots. What's another 3? But in front of him, Edmund Jones up 10 spots. What's another 2? Otto Cruz back out on track driving angry. He was angry about what happened with Clay earlier, and obviously there was a little back and forth between Otto and Edmund after last week's race in Daytona. Otto clears Edmund clean. Nobody ruffling anybody's feathers at the moment. Swafford in second, Edmund Jones third, DJ Kinner fourth, Jaron Valley in fifth, Jeff Sheldon, Mike Brown on pit road. Jeremy Edwards, as we saw, pitted lap 49. He is on that short pit strategy. If you're new here, folks, hit that like and follow button, please. We thank you so much for being here. If you have a favorite driver out here, make sure you drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. Love seeing all the new faces, all the new names, and what an awesome pleasure it is to have everybody here tonight. Blake Viken is going to give up the lead and come in. Swafford is going to stay out and take the lead. Edmund Jones stays out. DJ stays out. The top 3 pitted on lap 632. We'll expect to see them in next time by. And if you're new here, drop in the comments, say hello so we can say hi back. Hey, good evening to Josh Friel. How are you, man? Thank you for the like. Edmund Jones brings it into pit road. DJ is going to stay out one more time. Swofsky stays out. Jeremy Root on pit road. Tyler Ott is in. Looks like Darren Silva was the one who spun in the infield. Let's take a quick look. Just a couple laps ago, thought Darren was coming to pit road. Didn't notice that he had actually ended up spinning to the infield until it was mentioned. Thought he had it saved or was headed to pit road there. Darren pulls it off. Darren did lose a ton of track position there, though. Pete Pettit cheering on Colby Whipple here. Jaron Valley headed to pit road. Dean Webb takes the lead for the first time tonight. Jeremy Edwards about 18 seconds back on those fresher tires trying to reclaim the lead. This pit strategy is going to play out very interesting here. Pujanowski now on the move. Pudge up to third. Pudge completed his pit stop. He has been pitting about 27 laps into the run. A little bit, but kind of in the middle on the strategy there. Jeremy Edwards now reclaiming the lead. Pudge about to go to second. Blakey Poo will come back into third. Aaron Brill will now have fourth. PJ Cox in fifth. Clay in sixth. Edmund seventh. Swafford in eighth. DJ Kenner in ninth. But again, about two very distinct pit strategies playing out here. One group pitting every 25 to 27 laps, another pitting every 31 to 33 laps. One group planning on a 4-stop race, one group trying to pull it on 3 stops. And a few drivers mixed in the middle here. Who knows what kind of strategy they're going to come up with. And right now, who knows which strategy will be right. If this stays green, the driver's trying to do the 3-stop race. If we were to go green to checkers, they would have the distinct advantage of being on pit road 1 time less. The last pit stop, the average time on pit lane was about 45.5 seconds from the cone at the entry to pit road to the cone at the exit of pit road. If you get to do that one last time, that is 1.5 laps advantage when you consider they're doing a 30-second lap. Aaron Brill now up to 4th, Edmund Jones in 5th. Swafford, who pitted on lap 64, he's one of these guys stretching it out a little bit here. Swafford making some moves here, back up into 6th place. PJ Cox currently running in 8th, DJ Kenner in 9th, DJ another one stretching the fuel and tires. And the Iceman starts his march back toward the front. Colby Whipple, one of those drivers kind of in the middle of both strategies right now. Currently in 13th, pitted on lap 57. He's picking up a few spots here and there as well. But Tyler Ott coming by. Tyler, one of the drivers stretching the tires and fuel, making his way by to take 13th. Mike Brown back in 15th, currently up 7 spots. He's been pitting like clockwork every 30 laps. Jeremy Edwards lead, currently 5 seconds over Pudge. Blake Viken in 3rd, about 2 seconds behind Pudge, and closing in. Edmund in 4th and Swofsky in 5th. Swofsky looks low. As mentioned earlier in the race, if you guys like these drivers, you can tune in Monday night. A lot of the Nowski Nation drivers have come out to join the Jones BS Racing League Monday nights, 8:30 Eastern. Edmund Jones, Justin Swafford going at it. Swafford giving him a little push down the back straightaway here. These two ought to be careful. They'll be convoying tomorrow night with us here live. Jeremy Edwards back in right on time. Lap 75, Pudge goes to the lead for the first time. Blake now in 2nd and half a second behind Pudge. Blake reeling him in quickly. Remember, Blake has 8-lap fresher tires. Plus, he can go further on the tires and fuel, playing at that fuel strategy. Edmund in 3rd, Swafford in 4th, the Iceman back in 5th. Jeremy Edwards just coming back off of pit road. Jeremy Edwards is making up a ton of time on track by constantly having some of the freshest tires out there. Will it be enough is the question. Can you make up enough time? I've seen both of the, I've been doing this this for it'll be 3 years next month, and I have seen both of these strategies work here at Las Vegas and work at other tracks. It just depends on how the race unfolds, but man, this one, I got nothing. I have no idea. Pudge is back in as well, right on schedule. PJ Cox is in. Vegan back in the lead. Edmond in second. Swafford in third. DJ in fourth. Jeremy Edwards, 4 fresh Goodyears coming by, trying to unlap himself. Blake Veekins lead 2 seconds over Edmund Jones, Justin Swafford, and DJ Kenner. Aaron Brill has gone to pit road. Anybody in the comments have a prediction on which fuel strategy is going to work here tonight? I would love to hear your opinions. Is it the guys stretching, or is it the guys taking fresh tires every chance they get? Jacob Morgan on the bottom, up 9 spots now into 10th place. Jacob, one of the drivers stretching the fuel mileage here. Same with the truck he's battling on the high side, Tyler Ott. Both drivers have been stretching it all night long. Blake Veekin in the lead. Jeremy Edwards coming by to unlap himself. Jared Easley saying the less pit stops normally works better, but have you ever seen a race at Las Vegas be normal? DJ Kenner looks to the inside on Swafford for 3rd place. Edmund Jones gets a little breathing room in 2nd, and Blake has a little breathing room now in the lead. Jason Coleman, I'm kind of in the same boat here, buddy. I normally would say fuel would work here and stretching it would be the way to go, but man, Jeremy Edwards, he has been making this every 25 lap strategy work really, really well. And of course, if a caution comes out, you'll hear me throw a calculator and my notepad and all my notes here because I won't have a clue. Jeff Sheldon on his way onto pit road. Oh, Tina, no kidding. That is awesome. I'd love to go visit Vegas. I don't know if I'd want to live there. Edmund Jones losing ground to the leader. Swafford has managed to hold off the Iceman so far. Kind of what I was thinking too. Jaron Valley in 5th, trying to close the gap, not making up much headway, and we've got a big mix as Dean Webb in 6th, as Brandon Newby in 7th, Richie Joplin in 8th, but they have some lap traffic just ahead as we're starting to see quite a mix of lap cars lead lap cars and different tire and fuel strategies playing out. You know what, Tina? We drove through there on the truck sim the other day, and it is absolutely gorgeous on there. I cannot imagine what it's like in real life. I am not sure. Let me see if I can find out what happened to Russellworth. There has been so much going on track. I apologize. Blake Viken continues to lead. It appears Russellworth may have just gone to pit road and retired. Russellworth entered pit road for his first stop and never left. Not sure what happened. Hey, good evening, Austin. How are you, man? We are about 3 laps shy of the guys that are stretching their fuel and tires being able to go the distance. Within the next 10 laps, everybody will be in for final stops, and we'll see just how big of a difference the strategies make here. Worth noting, Jeremy Edwards, who has stopped every 25 laps, is currently in 14th place. He has put himself back on the lead lap, but 25 seconds out of the lead. Austin having just, oh, here we go. The leader is in. Blake Viken hit pit road. Austin, haven't just tried those recently, man. They are those late models are just so much fun. Edmund Jones back to the lead. Swafford in second. The Iceman right with him in third. Next time by, the current top 9 can all go the distance. Brandon Newby just hit pit road. He thinks he can go the distance. It ain't too bad, Austin. Edmund still has the lead, still has to make his final stop. Jeremy Edwards, who's been pitting every 25 laps, now back up into 9th place. Hudge in 10th. Edmund Jones, Justin Swafford, DJ Kenner still going around. They have not been to pit road. 30 laps to go. Tyler Ott now in for his final stop. Oh, and a close call when Edmund came in. Now Justin Swafford in the lead. DJ on the bumper. Jeremy Edwards now back up into 8th, right behind Jeffrey Goodpaster. But remember, everybody who is, here they come, Swafford is in. The Iceman is in. DJ Kenner has yet to lead a lap tonight. Has been in the top 3 all night. Now on pit road for the final time. Another driver has really slipped back, and a big surprise to see it. Jeremy Root now back in 22nd place as he comes out from his final stop. Jacob Morgan on pit road. Richie Joplin headed in. Dean Webb takes the lead. Jeremy Edwards in 2nd. He will have to stop one more time. Jeffrey Goodpaster also in now. Pudge up to 3rd. Pudge still needs to make his final stop. Jeremy Root and Patrick Pieper have had a problem. No caution yet. Lap 99. Oh, ow, they come out of turn 4. They get together and end up sliding down out of the racing surface, thankfully. A bit of a surprise to see Pieper struggling here tonight, but Pieper had to check up for the car ahead. "26 laps to go." Jeremy Edwards gives up the lead. He's in for his final stop. And the lead will cycle back to Blake Viken. Will this race go green to checkers tonight? Who'd have thought it coming into this one? Jaron Valley now in 2nd. Edmund Jones in 3rd. Swafford in 4th. DJ in 5th. PJ Cox in 6th. Brandon Newby in 7th. Richie Joplin 8th. Colby Whipple in 9th. Tyler Ott in 10th. Blake Viken has a 4.5 second lead at the moment over Jaron Valley. Edmund right on the bumper. Swafford about 1.4 seconds back. And the Iceman 3/4 of a second behind him. Colby Whipple sitting in 10th. Mike Brown has had a good race tonight, currently running in 11th. However, there are a few drivers like Mike Brown and Colby Whipple who are going to be right on the fence if they can make it on fuel. Clay Kirchenbauer also in that group. They pitted around lap 88 to 90. Blake Viken, though, continues to lead. His lead is shrinking, though. Jaron, Edmond, Justin, and DJ all closing the gap. Jaron and Edmond 3.6 seconds back from the leader with 21 laps to go. We had predictions everywhere from 2 to 8 cautions tonight. Have yet to see a single one. This has been an awesome race with non-stop battles and all sorts of strategy all over the place. Edmund Jones has come by Jaron Valley to take second place. Now 3.1 seconds back. 19 to go. Swafford is closed within a second of second and third. DJ still right with him. Dustin Slover comes to pit road. Edmund Jones in second place, but in heavy lap traffic. And wow, it gets dicey as he tries to go by, I believe it's Jeff Sheldon. Jeff got a little bit out of shape. Austin, I will send you the Discord and get you in touch with him. Nowski, who came in on lap 99 trying to unlap himself, currently running in 15th place. PJ Cox is in for his final stop. Mike Brown, we believe, will also have one more stop. Brandon Newby may be on the fence on fuel. Time will tell. Hey, good evening, Lyle. Doing great. How are you, man? Blake Viken's lead of 2 seconds continuing to shrink. Edmund Jones closing in. Swafford is now in third. DJ in fourth, still on Swafford's tail. 15 laps to go. Edmund Jones, Justin Swafford, DJ Kenner all have about 4 to 5 lap fresher tires than the leader. Jaron Valley has slipped back into 5th place. Richie Joplin is in 6th. He is gaining, but he is 11.5 seconds back. Lyle, I am very sorry to hear that, buddy. Hey, good evening, Robert Winger. How are you? Can Swafford do it? Indeed, they are still closing in on Blake. Edmond now 1.5 seconds behind Blake Viken. Swafford still right within striking distance. DJ is right there, and Edmond goes up the track. Swafford gets by. Swafford now to second. Here comes DJ. Did Edmond use up the tires too early? This battle and the lap traffic may be what Blake needs right now. Swafford has a lot of lap traffic between him and Viken. 10 laps to go. This is going to be a close one. Ryan, glad you're having a great night. We do miss you, but I know how much you needed this. That is a plus. 9 laps to go for Blake Viken. Jeremy Root coming by on the high side to get one of his laps back. Justin Swafford sitting in second, Edmond in third, DJ still in fourth. DJ not pushing the issue much. Does he have anything left? Swafford does. He is 1.5 seconds back. Does he have the time to close the distance? Laps to go, folks. Let's hear your guess in the comments. Will Blake Viken be able to hold them off, or is Justin Swafford, Edmond Jones, or DJ Kenner going to get this done? Blake Viken's lead, 1.3 seconds. Over Justin Swafford. Still lap traffic between them. Mike Brown is coming in. He could not go the distance on fuel. And that cleared all the lap traffic in the top 4. Swafford now 1.1 seconds back. Edmond's still there. DJ still there. Robert Winger saying it's going to be Kidder. Steve Viken and Paulo cheering on Blakey Poo. Austin thinks it's Edmond going to pull it off here late. And Jason Coleman saying Swafford, Cody Kennedy asked me in 5 laps. It has been awesome. The gap now 1 second. Swafford just 1 second behind. They do have a lap car on fresher tires in the mix as well. DJ Kenner may be losing touch with this group. Four laps to go for Justin Swafford to close the gap. Swafford, Edmond, and Kenner all have fresher tires. But Blake has the track position. He can mirror drive. 3 to go, and the gap is closing 3/4 of a second. Well, Cody, look forward to seeing you back soon. Here we go. Edmond making the move on Swafford on the high side for second. This is what Blake needed, a battle behind. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 to go for Blake Viken. Edmund and Swafford now battle it out. Edmund goes to second. DJ closes right back up. The lap car moves up out of the line. Let's DJ get by into the fight. It's gonna be close. Blake Viken out of 4. White flag is in the air for Blakey Poo. Edmund is there. Swafford is there. DJ is there. Multiple different strategies all night long. They've gone green flag all night long. Edmund shoots it to the bottom in 3. Swafford gets by. DJ to 3rd. And out of turn 4 on the last lap pass, Edmund Jones is going to win in Vegas. Swafford comes home in a hard-fought 2nd place. The Iceman finishes 3rd. The last lap, I think Blake may have run out of fuel. Holy cow, what a finish! Let's see if we can talk to our top 3, starting with the Iceman, DJ Kenner. Hey DJ, it's Doug in the booth. You got me? Hey, it has been, I know, I checked the other day, about 2.5 years since I've had the opportunity to actually interview you. Man, congratulations. You put on one heck of a show tonight. It definitely was, man. And the fight, the strategy, everything just fell perfectly for you all night. But, man, you were one of the fastest out there, set some of the fastest laps tonight. Oh my goodness, that it don't get no closer than that, man. But I just checked. You had the 2nd fastest lap of the night, man. Awesome night, DJ. Great to see you back on the podium, buddy. Congratulations. You too, man. DJ Kenner comes home 3rd. Swaffsky comes home in 2nd. Swaffsky, I've been teaching you to drive a truck properly, and you just came so close, buddy. Well, man, it was quite a battle. The last 10 laps were insane. You guys reeling Blake in. And then the battle there at the end. It don't get much better than that. Well, buddy, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this again tomorrow morning. All right, buddy. And finally, our winner, Edmund, finally getting into victory lane in the Nowski race when I can actually interview you. And, dude, what a race. I know I can smell you from here. Well, man, it was a great job. Congratulations, and looking forward to the rest of the season, buddy. Great job, man. And I apologize. It does look like the audio issues just went wonky again. I have no idea what happened here tonight with audio. I am terribly sorry. DJ did a great, all three drivers did great. Edmund was sweaty so we could smell him. Yeah, we'll talk to him more next week. I'll make a point of re-interviewing all three. Apologies for the audio issues tonight. I have no idea what happened. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow during the day, we'll have Angie trucking, me trucking, and tomorrow night we'll have the Community Convoy night. Friday night is the HTSAI Friday Fun League. You're not going to want to miss out on anything we have coming up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Have a great night, everybody.